Hello, welcome to your reading. I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for joining me. So today's reading is the person on your mind. What are their intentions towards you, whether you're asking about romantic connection or not. What are their intentions towards you? We have three groups. We have group 1, the rose quartz, group 2, the clear quartz, and group 3, the fusite crystal. Okay, so group 1, 2, and 3. If you do want to pause the video so you can take a moment to choose your group, go ahead, but I will see you in your reading. Hey, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the rose quartz, then this reading is for you. The person on your mind, what are their intentions towards you? We have the Death card and we also have the Ace of Cups in reverse, both in reverse. So they both symbolize like endings and new beginnings in a way, right? Let me see. But they're both in reverse. So for a lot of you, it's their intention not to do anything differently when it comes to you. And for some of you, like, that's it. You know, they don't intend on anything changing between the two of you, whether you guys are on good terms, whether you guys are on not so good terms, you know, whether you guys have plans and maybe they, you know, plan to like see it through with you and stuff like that. If you guys are in no contact, then they don't really plan on changing that, you know. So I guess it just all depends on your situation, and for some of you, like, that's like the end of it, you know. But for the rest of you though, it does feel like they intend to kind of keep to themselves for a little while or indefinitely, again depending on where you guys are at. It feels like right now, let me see. For some of you, like, they could feel lonely and they kind of intend on keeping it that way, like maybe keeping to themselves. And it feels like they don't necessarily have intentions of being unkind to you, but they don't have intentions of being kind to you either, you know? And it also feels like they want to see if you will be empathetic to them. It feels like their intention is to not help you out, maybe to not offer you their help. For some of you, maybe this is someone who does typically help you or someone who does typically offer you their help or services or whatever it could be, and their intention is not to do that anymore. They don't plan on repeating something with you. So if there has been a certain cycle in your relationship to them, maybe a topic of discussion or like a certain back and forth that you both have been having, they don't plan on repeating that. They don't plan on keep doing that. For some of you, like, they may think you expect them to do something that will make you happy, but they plan on kind of like ignoring it. They don't necessarily want to make you unhappy though, you know, like they don't have intentions of going out of their way to make you unhappy or to be unkind or unfriendly towards you, but that could just be their energy and they don't really plan on changing that. So yeah, it feels like they aren't gonna pretend to be happy. And their intention is to not give in to your demands or any demands that could be possibly made by you. They want to make you feel guilty though, for some reason. But at the same time, like, they don't want you. It's weird. Clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So yeah, they want to make you feel guilty. And they don't necessarily want you to feel disappointed, but their intention is to do something that may end up disappointing you. But yeah, they don't plan on changing how they act or how they feel. Their intention is to not let something go. So if something has happened, again, like this could just be a certain topic of conversation. If something has happened between the two of you, their intention is to like not let it go. And they also have intentions of being kind of like guarded around you, or like approaching you with caution almost, you know? Okay. So we have messy. So it's not their intention or anything to be messy, but say for example, there's a situation that needs to be fixed. They don't intend on doing anything to fix it, you know, doing anything to help a situation. So for example, if something is already messy, then they don't intend on doing anything to help the situation. Or if something is to happen in the future, they don't intend on doing anything to change that or help the situation. We also have discreet. So they have intentions of being very discreet about your relationship to other people. They don't, it feels like, it doesn't really feel, I don't know, for some of you, they intend to kind of keep you a secret, keep your relationship a secret, or something that's going on between the two of you, keeping that a secret. But yeah, it feels like they don't have intentions of being very vocal. This could be with you, or it could just be referring to like other people outside of your connection. That was clarified by 10 of Pentacles, so maybe family. So they have intentions of being kind of like guarded and cautious around you, maybe treating you like formally, or kind of keeping it, yeah, keeping maybe your relationship or the communication between you quite formal. For some of you, like this is more about kind of like keeping up with some type of etiquette. Like say, for example, this is someone you know from your workplace. They intend to kind of have like a certain etiquette or behavior towards you because of the environment you guys are in. And we also have victim. So they could have the intention of making you feel a bit emotional, making you feel like a victim in some way. I don't know why that, let me see. Why do they want you? Obviously this may not resonate for everyone, but I'm gonna see. For some of you, they want to make you feel like a victim because you were indecisive about them. Maybe they felt like you were being indirect in some way. Why do they want to make you feel like a victim? Five of Swords. Why do they want to For some of you, they could want you to feel conflicted. For some of you, this doesn't feel like, you know how Five of Swords symbolizes conflict? Like this feels more like a cold war than something that's like heated, you know? But there could be other reasons why they want you to feel that way. Let me see. Eight of Swords. For some of you, they kind of just want you to feel like you did something wrong. And again, there was that message earlier about making you feel guilty or wanting you to feel guilty. All right, so with this card, we have award, accept your well-earned praise. It feels like for some of you, this may not be for everyone, but it feels like they want to go in like an indirect way in regards to you, like giving them some type of praise, giving them some type of respect. But the way they may go about it is very like indirect. So we also have shopping. Pay attention to what energizes you. So for some of you, like there is this energy of playing hard to get. Like it may not be like that, but it feels like, okay, I'm going to pull away so that this person maybe pays more attention to me. So yeah, it feels like their intention is to kind of get you to pay more attention to them. But they're kind of going about it in a way where they're kind of like pulling away so that maybe that you can be more drawn in. So we have get out of your head. It also feels like their intention is to kind of get you out of their head or try to get you out of their head. And finally, we have time to let go. And on the back, it says move on. So yeah, it feels like for a lot of you, their intention is to let go of your relationship, clarified by the Two of Cups. Eight of Cups just came out randomly as well. So yeah, for a lot of you, it is their intention to walk away right now. To try and move on. But anyways, that is all I have for this group. I do hope it could be helpful. But I'm wishing you all the best, alright? Take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey, if you've chosen the second group, the Clear Quartz Geode, then this reading is for you. The person on your mind, what are their intentions towards you? We have the Nine of Swords, and we also have the Queen of Cups upright and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, so what are their intentions towards you? So it's their intention to get clarity from you. They also don't want to make things worse for you. They don't want to put you in a bad space or make a situation harder than what it already is in their perception anyway. For a lot of you, it feels like they could kind of see you as being in a hard place. But for a lot of you, that doesn't even really feel like that's the right perception of you or what you're kind of going through. But you know, regardless of whether you are or whether you aren't, that's their intention to not make something harder for you. They kind of want you to feel positively. You know, they want you to be in a more positive energy, and they kind of want to do what they can to make you feel that way too. It's their intention to not make you feel nervous, to like not do something that will increase your anxiety or increase your nerves. They also don't want to act nervously around you. For some of you, they kind of think if they were to act nervously around you, it will kind of like put you in maybe like, I don't know, it's not, maybe, it doesn't really feel like you being in a non-receptive space. But maybe like if they're anxious, then it might make you anxious, you know? So yeah, it definitely feels like they intend to be more relaxed around you. And they want to talk to you about, you know, how you're feeling. For some of you, this is about your mental health. For some of you, even if you're not kind of like in a bad place right now, maybe if you've been in a bad place in the past, like they could want to, you know, talk to you about that. But yeah, it feels like they want to be able to have a deep conversation with you, and in order to do that, they feel like they need to be relaxed, and they kind of want you to be relaxed so that you guys can have this deep conversation. But they intend on making you feel hopeful about them. They want you to see a situation that involves the both of you as a positive. Like they want you to see it in a positive light. If they've been, you know, quite chaotic, or if that's been their energy, you know, they have intentions of doing less of that, kind of being less chaotic. It's their intention to kind of deal with their own stresses, deal with their own challenges, deal with their own problems, so that they aren't stressed around you, and so that they kind of don't bring that into your relationship. Because for some of you, they kind of perceive you as having to deal with enough, you know, stuff without them kind of having like adding to it, you know, even if it's unintentional. And for some of you, like if they have been miserable, their intention is to be happier around you. For a lot of you though, this could just be them putting on a front, you know, and not like being genuinely happy. But they do have intentions of treating you better. They're also going to stop talking about you, about your relationship, both to you, like especially if like it's like I don't know, a difficult or stressful topic, like talking about you or talking about your relationship together, you know, then they plan on not doing that. But for others of you, it feels like they could have been talking negatively, should I say, you know, about your relationship or about you to other people, and they have intentions of not doing that moving forward. So yeah, they have intentions of kind of being a bit more private when it comes to you and when it comes to their relationship to you. And like if this person has been a bit of a nightmare in the past, they are planning on not doing that anymore. Like that's their intention, is to not do that anymore. And if this person is prone to guilt tripping you as well, their intention is to not do that anymore either. So it is their intention, like overall, to kind of like behave more in a more mature way, in a more mature manner. For some of you, they intend on being more feminine. I don't know in what way though. Let me see. For some of you, like this could be more feminine in like a less aggressive way. But I don't know in what way they kind of plan on being more feminine. But they also have intentions of being loving towards you, being empathetic. So it could be in that way as well. And if this is someone who is typically quite reliant on other people or on you, quite codependent, they have intentions of being more independent. So we have pretentious. So for some of you, let me see. For some of you, if this is someone who can be quite pretentious at times, they have intentions of being less so, or just kind of not directing that towards you or having those expectations of you. But for some of you, if you are quite pretentious, like not in a negative way, but if you are someone who likes stuff of quality, their intention is to not make you feel like some kind of way about it. We also have forceful. So that was clarified by the Seven of Wands. So it came up in my head, and then I saw the Seven of Wands. So for a lot of you, it feels like their intention is to be less forceful with you, but be more forceful when it comes to other people in regards to you, like being more protective of you. If someone does say something negative about you, then I'm going to protect you. I'm going to stand up for you. If someone does treat you in a certain kind of way that isn't nice, or it isn't, positive, like they have intentions of being forceful with that person. For some of you, like they have intentions of kind of creating boundaries when it comes to you and when it comes to your relationship with other people. So it feels like their intention is to be more outspoken, but be more outspoken, not necessarily towards you, but towards other people, and being more outspoken when it comes to you. And in what way? Let me see. Is it in what's defending you? No. They have intention of being more outspoken in what way? So for some of you, like they have intentions of being more outspoken about how strong they find you, how strong you have been. And for some of you, this is in regards to maybe having romantic feelings with you, for you, with that Eight of Wands coming out, the Hierophant as well. So maybe being very committed to you. So yeah, for some of you, it's as simple as they intend on being outspoken about loving you, you know. Okay, so we also have timid. So if this is someone who is typically quite aggressive, like they don't have intentions of being like timid, but like when it comes to you, they have intentions of being a little bit more timid. Maybe just like a little bit more relaxed, you know? And we also have fearless. So for some of you, it's their intention to tell you that you're fearless, or to make you feel that way. Maybe to make you feel confident in yourself with that Six of Wands, but also confident in them, you know, considering the past between you both. Okay, so we have Cat. And it says, take care of yourself, trust that if you do, you'll always land on your feet. So again, like there was that message earlier about them being more independent. And so yeah, their intention is to be more self-reliant, you know. So their intention is to be strong, you know, be stronger than they have been in the past. We also have Angel, tap into your higher wisdom. So they have intentions of being wiser as well, for you to see them as wiser, for you to see them as more mature, you know, with that Empress as well. But there's this feminine energy, maybe being more in tune with their feminine side. They may feel like you would be more receptive to them if they were in a more feminine energy. So we have laugh. So their intention is to make you laugh. It feels like they want to see you happy, like they want to see you smile. They want to hear that laugh, you know. So their intention is to do something to encourage that happening. And finally, we have Get Out of Your Head. I think that was in the first group as well. Let's see. So their intention is to kind of have you get out of your head when it comes to them. They could, for whatever reason, it could be something you are aware of, but they could think you are a bit in your head. Maybe this is something that they feel you are like have like is like I don't know how to put it, like something you always do and being inside your head. But yeah, their intention is to kind of get you out of your head. Do you have more from this? So yeah, they could have intentions of making you feel less anxious, less controlled as well, or controlling even if this is like you being self-controlled and having boundaries and guarded and stuff like that. But anyways, that is all I have for this group. I do hope it can resonate and be helpful, but I'm wishing you the best. All right, take care. Hey, if you've chosen the third group, the Fusite crystal, then this reading is for you. So what are their intentions towards you? Okay, we have the Six of Swords in reverse and we have the Ace of Wands upright. So it feels like overall, like their intention is to not move on from you, to maybe get you to not move on from them. They could have intentions of getting you to forgive them, maybe forgiving you, depending on, the situation. But for some of you, it feels like maybe they could have been planning to move on from you. Maybe you've been planning to move on from them. But it feels like they have since realized that they want to start again with you. They don't really plan on confronting any issues though. They kind of plan on avoiding them, sweeping things under the rug, They have intentions of being passionate with you. They have intentions of being a little bit naughty as well. They do kind of plan on being more pushy or insistent. It feels like they kind of just want to kind of keep that forward momentum going with you. And if they have been delaying or holding back on making moves towards you or, again, like moving forward in some way, it feels like they are going to push all of that to the side, like any doubts they may have had or maybe kind of removing any obstacles that were there in the first place. So their intention is to kind of to stop holding back and just do it anyway, So they have intentions of having more confidence in you, in the relationship between the two of you as well. For some of you, please only take this if it resonates, but they have intentions of trapping you. For some of you, this could be, being controlling of you. For some of you, they kind of just have intentions of being controlling over you so that they don't lose you. I mean, what came out was the Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords in the reverse. So it feels like, let me see. It feels like they don't want for there to be a breakup between you both or a fallout. So they kind of have intentions of holding on to you, For some of you, they have intentions of breaking up with someone else, or not being close with someone anymore, even if it's not referring to a romantic relationship. And if this person was planning on moving, traveling, or changing, they aren't going to do that anymore. They have intentions of not doing that anymore, kind of pumping the brakes on that. It feels like they want to do what they can to make sure that they remain close to you. They may have intentions of doing something that may seem a bit unrealistic. So yeah, they may end up acting in a way that's unrealistic. They may also have intentions of being super vague with you. It feels like they don't really have intentions of being grounded, so they may come across as quite chaotic. So they have intentions of really like sharing information with you, on like maybe what you need to know, like on a need to know basis. It feels like they don't plan on sharing everything with you, but sharing the information that needs to be shared. But yeah, they have intentions of having progress with you, to have growth as well. It feels like they also want to share good news with you. And they want to tell you that they do see the potential between the two of you as well. They have intentions of being playful with you. Let me see. They also have intentions of coming across as solid. Solid in what way though? So the Hierophant, maybe in terms of like a commitment. Like you not making you feel afraid about committing to them, you know? But mostly they kind of intend on having fun with you, you know? It feels like they have intentions of inspiring you in some way as well. Okay, so we have independent. So their intention is to make you feel like you can be independent, or to just encourage your independence as well. This doesn't really feel like independence in regards to them though, if that makes sense. Like for some of you, it could be work related. We also have proud. So it is their intention to make you feel proud of them. So it is their intention as well to be a bit more forceful with you. No, it doesn't really feel like it's directed towards you. This could be directed towards other people outside of your relationship. That was clarified by the Two of Cups and the Lovers. So yeah, this could be referring to people who do have some type of influence about in regards to your relationship, and they have intentions of being more forceful with those people. So I think a similar message came out earlier. Like they don't have intentions of being like dishonest with you or hiding, things from you. But when it comes to something very specific, it feels like they do have intentions of being a bit more private when it comes to that. Excuse me. It feels like, let me see. It feels like they want to keep something private so that it doesn't get in the way of your relationship, you know? And we also have reserved. So it feels like this is in like a less impulsive kind of way. Like if this is someone who is or can be quite impulsive, then their intentions are to be less impulsive. They could have intentions of being a bit more reserved. Okay, so we have bathroom, flush away all that no longer serves you. So they have intentions of kind of removing things, people from their life that don't really serve them, that can potentially be toxic to them and, towards their relationship to you as well. So yeah, they have intentions of flushing the shit, like whatever the shit is, then they have the intention of cutting that out. You also have job. Okay, so they do have intentions of getting another job. Maybe a job where maybe they earn more, or maybe the hours, more respect, or something that they actually enjoy doing. especially if there's like not much progression at their current job. We also have food eating, be mindful of the thoughts that you are ingesting. So their intentions are to be more mindful when it comes to you, be more mindful about what they think, being more mindful about maybe what other people think and kind of the opinions of other people as well. So they could have intentions of taking their health more serious, maybe even your health as well. We have, you are the best thing that ever happened to you. So it feels like their intentions are to be more appreciative of you, to make you feel like you are a good thing that's happened to them. For some of you, it's like they've realized that you were or are a really good thing for them, and they have intentions of kind of like, you know, acting on that as well. Acting on that realization. So we have step away from the crazy diet for a second. Let me see what that's about. For some of you, they have intentions of being like less serious and, you know, having more fun. And we also have you equals tight ass, loosen up. Like if this person can be typically quite a control freak, then they have intentions of being less like that. Whether they will stop being a control freak in general is, you know, a different question, but they have intentions of loosening up a little bit. But anyways, that is all I have for this group. I do hope it could resonate, make sense, and be helpful. But I'm wishing you the best, all right? Take care.